Now, as runners, there's a lot of things that we use for a sport. It's not just getting out there and run. There's a lot more to it. And there are 5 things that I think no runner should live without. The first thing is actually very obvious, and I'm not even gonna put it on the list. I'll mention it, but it's not one of the 5. It's your shoes. You need good running shoes. If you don't have good running shoes and you don't know what the right shoe is for you, go to a running store. They can measure your feet. They can do a test where they can see exactly what kind of shoe you need. Make sure that you have something that is comfortable for you and run in that. There's no particular order to these 5 things, but just to make it fun, we'll make it a list and we'll just count up. And we'll start with number 1. Number 1 is a flip belt. And if you've watched my videos before, I've mentioned it plenty of times, so you're probably already sick of it. I always run with my flip belt, and the reason why I love it so much is because a lot of times on my runs, especially with races, I carry a lot of stuff with me, especially because I'm filming. So I have extra batteries, I have things for my camera, my sound, plus my phone, my keys, my gels. I carry a lot of stuff with me, and the flip belt is just really comfortable. No matter how much stuff there's in there, I don't even notice that it's there. So that's why I love the flip belt, and I always wear it on every single run that I do. Number 2 is compression socks. When I first started running, I would always run in low socks, and I would see other people at races wearing high compression socks, and I was wondering if that would do anything for my running. Now, when I first started using them, when I tried them out, I didn't really feel that much of a difference. I wasn't sure if I could notice that the compression socks were doing anything for me. But after using them for a longer period and switching between lower socks and high compression socks, I started noticing a big difference. And after using them for years now, I never run without my compression socks anymore, and I can really feel the difference in my performance, and maybe even more important, in my recovery. So that's why I recommend using compression socks. 3 is a running app. Now, there are plenty of run apps out there. I like to use Strava, but I also use Nike Run Plus and Adidas Running. You're probably using something similar, or maybe you're using the app from your run watch. But are you really utilizing the app? Or are you just using it to see how many miles you ran and then taking a picture to boast on the internet that you ran 10K? Which is fine too, but there's a lot of information that you can get from your running app. For instance, you can see your pacing and your improvement. You can look back to weeks before when you started training to see how you improved, and you can look back to say a year ago. Maybe you were training for the same sort of race, and you can see if you were improving more back then or if you're improving more now. See what you changed in your training, and see what you can do to improve even more. So try and use your app to your advantage. You can take notes. You can put notes after every run and write down how you felt about the run, or what you did different, what you feel next time maybe you should do different, and then look back at those notes and see how you can use your app to improve your running. Now, the next thing that you absolutely need for your running is a goal. You need a goal for your training. It doesn't matter if your goal is to run 3 miles without stopping, or if you're training for a marathon. You have to have a clear goal. Figure out what that goal is. It'll keep you motivated for your training. You need a goal as a runner. Before we get to number 5, if you like the tip so far, let me know by giving this video a like. It will help me to know that you want me to make videos like this, and I can make more videos like this. Or maybe I should make videos about baby goats, because yeah, everybody loves baby goats. And number 5 on the list is a run schedule. Make sure that you have a schedule to keep yourself accountable, to see what you need to do in the future, to see what you've done in the past, and to help you stay motivated to keep going on your training and to know what you have to do, because otherwise it's just too easy to not go out running if you don't have a clear schedule of what you need to achieve to get to your goal. So I hope these tips were helpful to you. If you want to see more like this, check out the video right here. Until next time, get out there and run.